Hello, Nirmanji, it's me Bikram. Welcome to our ABC counseling section.
Thank you.
So this is our first section. So everything gonna be recorded because I'm doing my practical. So for this video, we can do later on the paperwork and everything for the confidentiality.
Okay.
So this is gonna be recorded for 20 minutes. So are you happy with that?
Yeah, good.
Okay. So how are you today?
I'm a little bit bad, but I'm just feeling lonely because I recently came from my home country, and I'm just feeling like I'm getting a homesick. I can't say properly. It's kind of frustrating to me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, how long you have been here?
It's been 3 4 months, but I just miss my home and my family as well.
Yeah, I really understand that when you leave your country and if you go to the new place, obviously everyone miss their family.
Okay.
So it's like a, I really understand this one. And do you have any family member, like your relative brother, sister, or anyone in here?
And yeah, I have my sister. She lives in Sydney. It's too far. It's my home country, so there's no point to meet and get sons to there.
Okay. It's the, I think it's the same thing, like from Sydney to Perth to Sydney is like a five hour
Yeah.
flight, and obviously for Nepal also it's like a 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
So like 10-hour flight, so I can understand. So what's the things really make you like feeling lonely?
That's the thing that I don't have my friends and family to communicate exactly. I don't have anyone to share my opinion, my all the days what's going on there, and my proper schedule aren't being goes well. And in the uni also, I don't have any kind of friends, of kind of nucleus. There are many more diversity of culture, and I don't understand the languages, and they don't understand mine too. And due to which I can't share my feelings to anyone, and I don't have anyone to express my opinion and views. It's too bad for me.
Okay, it's really hard situation for you.
Yeah.
I really understand that this, especially for the in the student life, it's very hard to face this problem. So, did you get any support from uni or anyone here?
No, I didn't get any support from uni.
So, how often did you talk with your family, like in video call or anything like that?
I usually get lonely and feel homesick, so I communicate frequently with them so I can keep my mind fresh. That's the only thing I'm surviving till now.
Okay, do you feel like better after talking with your family?
And yes, I just feel so much fresh, and it's kind of good by talking to them.
So, do you have any job or anything so that you can engage rather than spending time thinking too much? Like, do you have anything like that?
No, I haven't found any kind of job here. It's been so long that I'm sourcing, and there's no one, my family members or relatives to ask them whether they have a job or get their references. But I could not find any of them. It's been too kind of frustrating too, and I don't know how can I survive till that long.
I really understand because initially when you came to Australia, it's very hard to get job. I know the situation you are facing. So, did you gone through like any agent, like or anything like recruitment team so that they can hire you?
Yes, I have gone so much places in Perth city, but in the result it didn't come out as favor of mine. Yeah, I tried too many things, but yeah, it's good, but I didn't find better job suitable as me. Yeah, that's kind of devastating for me.
Okay, so is your like a joint family? Okay, I'm just coming to your family
Okay.
like background. So Do you have a joint family or single family in your home country?
I have a single family, but I have we have a joint family before, but they shifted to London, and we are a single now.
So, as back to your country, um, do you spend more time with your family or friend with her, or do you live like alone in your? Uh, do you understand what I mean
Yeah,
to say? Like,
yeah. I usually spend with my friends and family because I don't want to be lonely as people. Because I have just spend more time with them and talk. I just share my opinions and feelings with them because they are only way to communicate so that they can help me and make me fresh as well. Uh, I have a little bit anxiety before, but that's the thing that's making me terrible here. So yeah.
okay, what's your sleeping schedule? Like every day, what time you go to bed and
I go to bed 10:30, but I cannot get enough sleep. I usually sleep from 1.5 or 2 because I can't sleep properly because uh, that I'm feeling so lonely that it's triggering me as well. Yeah.
yeah, I really understand that even though your like facial expression and everything is can explain that you are really in like a depression due to the like homesick. So I can really understand the situation you are facing. So did you try any alternative things that would make you more comfortable to face the situation?
Yes, I did. I did too many meditation. I did too much yoga, and I did too much exercise to get myself better and better. I did talk to my friends and family from Nepal,
Mm.
but that's the only certain period of time because I have to stay here alone
Mm.
for myself and I have to survive alone. But that's the biggest challenging thing for me to do. That's not enough for me to do that as well.
Did you get any chance to share your feeling with your family or your sister who live in Sydney?
Yes, I get, but I didn't share with them because I didn't like to share my this terrible condition to them because it makes
Mhm.
them trouble as well because they might think he's facing a really problem and they will take attention to them and that's not a good point for me. So yeah, I didn't say anything to them.
Okay, so I know it's very hard because you are facing the problem, and if you share with your family, then it's gonna be again they think too much.
Yeah.
Like so, I can understand the situation is like a really hard for you. So you already said that you joined the yoga, and so how much is effective for you? Like, do you feel relaxed or anything like that while doing the yoga at the time, like between that time only, or after that also you feel like relaxing?
Yes, yoga is the best medicine for me, but it's certain things. While doing yoga, I really feel fresh and charm, and after doing that, after coming to the home, yes, it's same as well. I just feel lonely as long as I can do.
Okay, can you like to share me your daily schedule from the uh, morning to like till night so that I can we can go further for the section.
Yeah, I just wake up at 7:30 and I just be fresh and
Mm-hmm.
I just eat my breakfast. After that, I just communicate with my friends and family,
Mm-hmm.
and and after 10, 10:30, I start going to source for the job
Mm-hmm.
inside in the city and everywhere, and I come back to the home at 4:30,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, I just eat my snacks and I again communicate with my friends and family, and after that I go to yoga class, and
Mm-hmm.
after coming back to yoga class, and I take a dinner, and after that I go to bed, but I cannot sleep as long, and I will fall asleep in 1.5 and 2, like that.
So you have you said that you wake up at 8:30 and you have you did lots of things like yoga. You have to go college and you also go for finding job, and
Yeah.
yeah, really I saw that you have like a busy schedule, but still you are in like a homesick. So I just want to know that is the things you are doing every day like a same schedule, or like is different by day, or is the same schedule for every day?
It's kind of same, but sometimes it may be different. Like sometimes I go to practice music class, and sometimes I play a cricket game, or something else to make me fresh, so that I don't feel lonely. But every day that won't be work for me because I have to survive
Mm.
alone, because and I have to find a job for me, that I can play every time cricket and I can earn from there. Yes, I can make a proper schedule at regular basis, so I have to find the job. So I start make the find job.
So what's the things really make you like homesick? Like, is there is any moment with your family, or like anything that would always connect you to make you homesick, or anything like that?
Yes, in the Nepal, since my childhood, I have never gone outside beside my
Mm-hmm.
family. We always stay together. We just share our feelings. We always communicate with them. That just make me so missed, and that's a very point. I'm sorry I can't talk about that.
Okay, sorry for that, but I understand the situation you are facing, and it's very hard time for you to like overcome from that situation. So, did you try to make any friend, or like a like a brother or anything here, so that you can share the things with them? So, have you ever tried?
Yes, I try to find them, but no one is here to share. And when I go to uni, there are more cultural people from different countries, and some are Bhutanese, some are Japanese, some are American and Australian too. I can't sit to them, and they don't understand my feelings and thought, because we have
Hmm.
different kind of vibes and cultural activities, so that they don't match us and I don't match to them. So I can't. It's very hard to share that everything is so.
Okay, do you have a language problem or any language barrier for you to in Sydney or communicate with anyone?
No, I don't have that kind of language barrier. I don't usually understand the same, but some of Australian speak a little bit too slang words that I can't understand them properly, and that's why I just feel a language barrier, some kind of, in a sense.
So, how is your environment here? Like, where you live in home? Mm. Are you living in sharing home, or you have your own unit?
I'm not, I just stayed in front and with the one Indian people, Indian person, and I stay his in his home, and I usually pay in rent.
So, do you feel like a home, like your home here?
No, Indian people have different culture, but it's similar to Nepalese, but we have different vibes, and I can't share my feelings to them because they don't understand my different there.
So, I can understand if you're like unit sharing is not your native language or
Yeah.
different than your country, then obviously it's very hard to understand, even though the communication problem. Do you understand their language, or
Yeah, I understand their language, but I can't speak properly Indian language. Yeah, that's sometimes make me trouble into trouble. Yeah.
so how you feel like when everyone sitting together? Imagine like we are unit sharing, having lunch. Suppose they offer you for a lunch and try to make them like a home. So, do you feel any like a family with them or not?
No, they have their own schedule time period, and I have my own schedule time period. We do not need some Sometimes we meet at 11:30 p.m. That's very much at night, and we don't meet usually. Sometimes in a break, like in a Saturday, Sunday, in a weekend, sometimes, but we don't meet usually.
Okay, so uh, it's very hard to. I can see your situation, how you are facing and everything. So it's a very hard situation for you. So how your mom and dad managing, like you are here and your mom and dad over there, so what they said to you, like every time when you have a conversation, did they say anything to you?
Yes, I usually feel hard, and I don't know how I'm managing to survive here. They're just giving me support that we are here, we will be support you, and they're giving me money and sending from above, and that's too a little bit hard for me, and because I'm mature, I'm like I kind of old enough to survive by myself, and I have to be independent, but I'm not just being able to do that because I haven't find any kind of job here. It's pretty hard me to do that, and I don't have any other sons to ask them money because there is nothing to do here. Because I don't have my any kind of relatives or friends to make their references and in the job, and that's very hard to do. And later on, I have to ask with them, and that's not hard for me and them too because they have sent me Australia by investing lots of money from, and they are getting too many loans for me to make my future bright, but I can't do here nothing else because in the port there is no job at all, and that's very hard for me and other people as well as the newcomers who are coming from the international student, and that's very hard for them too. But in case of mine, it's very hard for me because I have to ask money from my family because they are doing a job and a business too. They have to manage in their home, and they have to manage to me as well as that's very hard for them to. Yeah, I don't have any options to survive.
Okay, did you have the same situation before, like did you go to any other country rather than Australia, and did you have the same situation before in your past history?
No, this is my first time living in my home country and my family. This is my first time going to Australia. My first experience going to abroad.
Okay, so can you share me, like between this time, so how you think, like the time you spend, you have already spent 3 months here, so within this time how you uh, feel, like actual feeling, so which make you really like homesick?
Yeah, it's been 3 4 months living in Australia. It's pretty hard for me. I what to do.
You can take your time.
It's very hard for me. Yes, I did lots of yogas. I did lots of practices. I really play a game for me to make food first, so that I don't feel lonely as well as I try to find a job here. I took I talked to many friends of Nepalese. I saw us in a post and Google, and I did lots of things. But in the result, I didn't find anything at all, and it didn't get in favor of mine. So it's very hard for me to stay here. I can't go back to Nepal as well as because they did a lot of investment for me to make my future bright. That's a very challenging things for me, and I have to do myself, and I have to do struggle as well as it's very hard in this situation.
Yes, I can understand your situation. So how do you feel this section? Like, do you feel comfortable with this? Like, after you sharing all the things to me?
And yes, I just feel so much comfortable. It's just I'm just expressing my all my feelings to you that is very I'm just feeling so good at all to share my opinions and view that I have experienced from past. Yeah, I haven't seen, I haven't feel share this thought to my family as well as it's very making me so good at all.
Mm. Okay, do you need a more section, like do you need another section also for the counseling?
And yes, I need it as well because it's very good.
Okay, so we can book appointment for next section for like anytime next week or next month.
Okay.
So whichever date you feel comfortable.
Okay.
So keep your all the things record so that you can express your feeling next time, so that we can go for the section, and if you need any extra yoga or any therapy, so we can go for that also. For now, so you have a nice day and nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So